Do you know your options when it comes to getting a home loan?
Then watch this video.
Awesome. So if you're new to this channel, I'm Kira Ford. My channel talks about real estate tips and tricks, dance, fitness, go-tos, and much, much more. So I have my mortgage expert today, Joe. Yay, I'm so excited that you're here.
Glad to be here with you.
Yes. So Joe, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into mortgage, and the whole shebang.
You bet, you bet. So got into mortgage about 15 years ago, right out of college, and from there it's been a great ride. It's been many different roles within the industry, and now I love serving the local community with just one-on-one relationship-based mortgage business.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, let's jump right into it. So when it comes to getting a home loan or applying for a home loan, what are the requirements? I know I had a credit expert, Kenneth, last week talk about credit.
Right.
So what would you say is the credit score approval, like I guess the lowest to get approved?
You bet. So most of the programs we can do as low as 580, which is great. So that opens up the door for a lot of potential clients. We have some options that go a little bit below that, and even then we have some programs that even can boost up the credit score that can get someone in the game of buying a house, maybe when they've been told no or denied from other lenders.
Excellent. Okay. So when it comes to loans, what are the top 3 loans you would say most of your clients have or get, and the grants, the research?
Sure.
Kind of go into that a little bit,
You bet.
Joe.
So great question. There's a lot of different options for one. And so our process is once we identify, we have an application, we can kind of filter out and find out the best solutions. So you're going to hear loans in the conventional terminology. You're going to FHA, VA, USDA. So most loans are going to fit into conventional or FHA category. But we do look for options if someone's a veteran. That's a question we always ask on the front end. Great program and something that we love to help our veteran clients with access their benefits that's well deserved. If it's a geographical option or an opportunity there, we may look at USDA. Now, related to the grants and down payment assistance, just an amazing option or opportunity for a first-time homeowner or first-time home buyer that maybe is hesitant and that maybe they think they have that fear as far as where the fund's going to come from. Then we're going to look at some options that's going to help them get a grant that can cover down payment, their down payment that normally they have to come up with themselves, or we can look at some other down payment assistance options, just depending on what they're qualified for. So we have a way that we can match them up with the right program that's going to help them and give them the best solution.
So you mentioned something about down payment assistance. So when it comes to down payment, can you walk us through what all is in a down payment, what they're paying for, and also what credit score would get you to be able to apply for that, that loan?
So grants and down payment assistance usually will have a little bit higher credit score requirement for starters. So 620 is the really you'd want to be at. We have some ways that we can get you there. So if you're just missing the mark, we've got some options that we can get you to the 620. Now, for, let's say, the other question was
the down payment. What exactly? Can you break down what's in a down payment?
You bet. You bet. So different programs are going to have different down payment percentages. So conventional, it's going to start at 3% down. Now, FHA 3.5%, VA 0% down, USDA 0% down. Now, there are other funds that are going to be needed to accomplish the goal of buying that house other than just the down payment. That's going to be closing costs, setting up an escrow account, and so what we'll do is walk through the process, minimize that, look for ways that we can offset that due to either pricing or maybe even leverage seller concessions in some cases. So there are ways to minimize that number, but it's a unique scenario that we'll take it by case and make sure that the client ends up in the best possible solution.
Perfect. Awesome, awesome. That makes me happy. And it's one of those things where there's something for everyone, which is awesome. Okay, so going into my next question, what is the number one thing that you would say most of your clients are kind of hesitant to get a home loan?
Right, you bet. Great question. What I find most often is the number one fear that's keeping someone from take that step toward home ownership is going to be the down payment. They think they have to have either 10, 20% down, or maybe that's what their parents told them that they needed to have, and that's just not the case. Very, very few clients actually are buying with 20% down. They're leveraging things like the down payment assistance or the grants, and even other options that they may didn't think about, whether it's tapping into maybe 401k, getting a gift from a family member. So there's a lot of different solutions that we can come up with that can take someone from that they're renting, but they want to own, and they just need to connect the dots and help have a good guide to help them connect those dots. So we've got solutions definitely to help someone get over that fear or hesitation.
Awesome. So Joe, tell us this. So where can they find you? How can they contact you and use your services?
You bet. So the best way, you can find me online. I'm on social media as well, so you're welcome to look me up there. DFW Mortgage Coach is a great website if you want to just learn more about some of the different options and programs, or you just want to inquire about buying. You can email my team anytime, which will get to me as well, and it's jrteam@robinetteam.com.
And I'll have all that information down low in the description box. Thank you so much again, Joe, for coming out. I hope this helps someone. And if you have any questions, like I said, reach out to him. And thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time. Do you know your options? Okay, I screwed up already. Sorry, guys. And I'll do like a little dance and all that stuff.
Cool.
Cool. That works.
Perfect. Good job.
I think